Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Trading212, which is a stockbroker that a lot of people in the UK use, and also they're in a lot of other countries in Europe as well. So it's kind of for my UK viewers and kind of like updating my opinion on Trading212. I like to give an update out on my views of the platform every kind of 6 to 12 months, just to update like what platforms I'm using, what's my opinion on these brokers, and also for some of you guys that might be like your first time actually watching my channel. It's a good idea to like look into brokers and see which one's the best for you and if it's the one that you should be using. So for you guys that are new to the channel, I hope you find this video useful as well. So I'm going to be breaking down this platform, what I think of it in loads of different aspects, between like the how safe is this platform and like the fees that it'll cost you. And I'll give my opinion on that. And as always guys, if you can smash the like button, that'll be absolutely amazing. Now if you are going to join Trading212, just a quick heads up, if you do join, make sure you use a referral code. If you use a referral code, you'll get a free share in your account when you sign up. So you're getting some money or a share for free, which is obviously a great bonus. Sometimes it isn't huge. I think it's somewhere between £10 to £100. So sometimes it isn't a huge share that you do get for free, but there is sometimes shares that go out that are worth £80–90. So if you are going to join Trading212 today, please use a referral code. I think mine is somewhere in the description, so if you want to use mine, it is down there, I believe. But just make sure you do that, because obviously you're getting free money for signing up and it's better than nothing. What I'll do now guys is I'll get stuck into today's video about a review on Trading212. So first of all, we're going to go through the safety side of it. I know this is kind of boring, but you do want to know your money's going in a safe place, not some kind of back pocket that is on a complete stranger that's trying to scam you. So yeah, Trading212 is FCA regulated. Also, it is FSCS protected. So basically, if you have up to £85,000 in your platform or the stockbroker Trading212, and something was to happen to them, then you would actually get that returned back to you. So that's a great thing. I mean, we'll question why you've got 85,000 sitting in your stockbroker. I mean, you can just instantly transfer it. We'll talk about that another day. But yeah, if you were to have that in your stockbroker Trading212, it is protected, which is a great sign. Now, obviously, you own the equity that you buy. So if you do buy stocks, obviously that's not held by Trading212. But yeah, that's something just to remind you of. And yeah, the equity is protected by interactive brokers. Your cash is held by Barclays Bank. So they're the two really great, reliable banks that are out there, are brokers, and if something was to happen to them, there's going to be some big problems in the world that's going on that you won't need to worry about this stockbroker and your cash. You're probably trying to run away from like a zombie apocalypse or something. So the money that you're buying and the shares are going into a very safe place while using this platform, which is great. So we know our money is very safe using Trading212. Another bonus as well is Trading212 is profitable, and it has been every single year since it has been founded, which was 16 years ago. It also has no debt as well. It's really hard to find a lot of news out about Trading212 because obviously it's not a public company, but everything that you can find out, it does look like the company is very well run, which is great. So now we've got the safety part of the platform out of the way, we'll get stuck into the platform. So when you sign up, there is 3 things that you can choose from. So you've got Trading212 Invest, you've also got the CFD platform, you've also got the ISA platform. Now, first of all, please don't use the CFD unless you know what you're doing, but basically that is the way that Trading212 actually makes a lot of the money. It's basically using leverage and you're not actually buying the stocks. It's a very big way that you can lose your money, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So don't use the CFD platform. So apart from the CFD platform, you've got the Invest, which is just a normal kind of broker. You buy shares on it, you sell shares on it, but you also are able to use an ISA on Trading212. So if you don't have an ISA, then you want to be using this option, because if you use an ISA and you're buying and selling shares, obviously you don't have to pay tax on it, which is great. So if you can and you haven't got an ISA, definitely look at using the Trading212 ISA. If not, or you're over your ISA limit, obviously you're going to have to use the Invest platform. But if you don't use an ISA for buying stocks, then this is a great thing that you can use an ISA with Trading212 to keep more of your hard-earned money in your own back pocket. So the great thing with Trading212 is that it's zero commission investing. So there's not many platforms out there. This all came really from Robinhood, but we do finally have some free commission platforms coming into the UK now. So Trading212 is zero commission. Obviously, I think free trade is the other big one that is out there. Obviously, you've got the ISA, which we just previously mentioned. You've also got the 3,000 stocks, and you've also got the ETFs that you can buy. You've got fractional shares, which is great. I don't think there's many platforms out there in the UK that do offer fractional shares. So if you want to buy let's say you want to buy a share of Amazon, obviously Amazon is quite expensive. You're talking $3,000. So if you wanted to only buy a tenth of that for $300, because obviously not everyone can afford $3,000 stocks, it gets you into a lot of expensive shares that you might not be able to buy otherwise. So it's great fractional shares, especially if you're starting out and you haven't got a lot of money to invest in. Fractional shares is a massive benefit. You also have no foreign exchange fees, which is really good. If you use a platform like DEGIRO, you might notice them quite often. Unlimited instant trades, which I think that a few people do say that Trading212 does have a big spread on it. But to be honest with you, from me using this platform, I'm a long-term investor, so I'm kind of like looking to make money on stocks for like holding them 2 to 5 years, trying to make about 100% gains on them. So a little bit of a spread is not massive for me. Obviously, if you're a bit more of a day trader, then that could be a little bit more of a problem for you. But if you're looking at a long-term investing, then the spread shouldn't be much of a problem for you. And 24/7 live support. So you can see the comparisons here between Trading212 and a lot of other brokers. It's got quite the most popular ones, I would say, that are being used right now. Obviously, you've got the free unlimited instant trades, and you look at something like Hargreaves Lansdown where it's like £11.95, which is absolutely insane. Also, you've got the ISA option as well, which isn't available on DEGIRO, which is my second favourite probably on this list. No foreign exchange fees as well, which is really good. You can see how many greens it has compared to all the other competitors. Stocks, it does have 2,500, which when you do look at something like Hargreaves Lansdown or DEGIRO, it doesn't have as many stocks as them two. It is adding a lot though. These are request page where you can actually request stocks. But it could have more stocks. That's one thing that it could improve on. But like I say, it does still have quite a lot on there. ETS 500, once again, not as many as Hargreaves Lansdown and also DEGIRO. But yeah, it's still quite a lot. And when you look at the other benefits, it does kind of level it out. Fractional shares as well, which is amazing. It's got a lot of markets on there. Where you look in DEGIRO is the only one that kind of it is a lot more than what Trading212 offers. 24-hour live support, card deposits, which is amazing. If you don't know what card deposits is, basically, when you want to buy stocks, you can basically buy them instantly, which is amazing, because something like what I was using before, which is DEGIRO, what you would have to do is if a stock went down 10%, you would have had to have your money in your account, because it takes somewhere between 3 to 5 days to get into your bank account. With Trading212, what you're able to do is if you want to buy a stock, your card's on there, you just buy something straight off and it goes through. It's done, in 10 seconds. Whereas something like DEGIRO, you have to plan ahead, you have to have money in your account, you have to wait 3 or 5 days for it to come into your account. So that's something really good that is really useful. When something happens, you're able to react to it and you're ready to buy something that's, massively sold off. And there you can also see the app rating, which is pretty good, and also it's got the website to use as well. Now the app to use is quite good, because I don't know about you guys, but I basically use my app for a lot of my buying shares now. I don't really use a web browser that much now. I just use it on my iPhone. The app's really useful to get around. It's very easy. You can get a breakdown of your portfolio, the gains of every stock, your portfolio gains, which is absolutely amazing. Very easy to look for stocks, and sometimes you can just kind of browse through and see what stocks are kind of trending, what are growth stocks. When you do click on the stock, you get a good breakdown of the chart. You also get some little bit of information on the company as well, which is really good. Obviously, you're probably going to do more research when you do go to buy a company, but you do get a lot of information when you are looking into a company on Trading212, and it is very easy to get around, which is really good. So overall, it's a very safe platform, and it's a very good platform to get around on. Obviously, the fees are brilliant. You've got the ISA option, which is brilliant. You don't kind of get that with free trade or DEGIRO. So that can save you a lot of tax as well, which is a really good thing. Fees obviously being free. Obviously the worst thing you want to do is be buying shares where you're buying shares and it costs you £10, and then you've got to sell your profit, and then you've got to kind of cover your fees when you buy and sell, so you lose some of your profit. So you don't have to worry about that with it being a free platform as well. Obviously the stocks, there isn't as many stocks as what there could be, and this is something that they can improve on, but there's a good selection of stocks there, and as well, if you want to, you can always request and see if they'll put that stock on the platform for you. It is always looking to continuously improve its platform as well. It's looking at dividend auto investing for you, ways that you can buy a bunch of stocks, like an ETF basically on the platform. So it's always looking at some new features, and it's always running a couple of betas to see like what's going on. If you want to try this, does this feature work? So they are always looking to improve the platform as well, which is a great thing. And overall, I do really like Trading212. It is my number one platform right now. It's the platform that I recommend for UK investors to use right now, especially with that ISA option. So overall, I would say that Trading212 is the best platform out there in the UK right now. Obviously, there's a few little things that you can work on with the amount of stocks it offers, but when you consider how easy it is to use, how easy it is to get your money into the account as well, it's a great little platform right here, and I would rate the platform 9 out of 10. And I would recommend it to use if you are looking to get into the stock market and you're from the UK, or maybe even Europe as well. So that's the video today on Trading212, guys. As always, if you can like the video, that'll be absolutely amazing. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next one.